And I think you have a I don't know. I think you have a perception of how you want to be seen, and it's not quite what the rest of the world sees. I think that's the most important thing. I think you want to be seen as a decent person, right? But at the same time, we've talked some of competitive nature that I think you want your kids to. Well, I certainly want my kids to fight, right? I don't mean that. I'm not asking them to
Fight for what they want, though. Yeah.
right. Yeah, yeah. I'm not asking them to fight and kick the crap out of James in the schoolyard or whatever, right? Like I can live with that. I know from the fact we haven't got much fighting pedigree in this family, but what I'm saying is more about the exactly for fight for what they want, right, and to not give up, right. And I think the biggest lesson for me is that sort of that Ray Dalio, the huge whatever billionaire hedge fund, but his is a flat hierarchy in his organization. It's about failure, right? So he wants people to fail and he wants to be able to feedback. So I think for me, it's to remove that fear of failure. So my one message I think would be to the kids would be to, as you say, fight for what you want, but don't be scared to fail because you're going to fail all the time. It's just part of who you are. It's part of growing up. And I think had I probably been less scared of failing when I was younger, then I think you take more risks. Now, does that mean you might get some inches in the column, in a rugby thing when you're 22 that is pretty aggressive and pretty horrible, rather than taking the safe option that we won the game, whatever, just about, or we had a crack. So I think that sort of risk reward basis, and you want your kids to. It's a long-winded way of saying you want your kids to have a crack, right? You want your kids to properly go for it, whatever their passion is, whatever they want to do. It's like don't worry about the negative stuff. Just go positive. Just go positive and stay as positive as possible.